What's up, YouTube? So I got a motivational video for you guys today. I have been really looking at my weight and my nutrition, my workouts, all these things the last couple of days because I'm so far behind behind the goals I had set, right? And as far as my cardio and stuff's concerned, guys, it has really been on point. I actually, the last week or so, the last month or so, did more cardio than I've done in a long time, man. And I've really been hitting it hard. And that being said, my weight doesn't reflect that, and it's because of my nutrition. And it's not that I've just been crazy overeating and stuff, but I feel like I just make bad decisions sometimes. And I'll think to myself, this one plate of dessert won't hurt, or this one thing won't really bother me. But if it happens over and over and it starts compounding and everything, then by the end of the week, which is what's happened, I haven't lost any weight, even though my cardio is a lot higher, even though that's on point. One little thing, or one thing is having a serious effect on my weight and everything. And I've realized that, and I just want to encourage you guys, to pay attention even to the smallest details, guys. Like if you shouldn't have that delicious looking donut that's right there, guys, don't have it, man. You have goals that you want to reach, and if you know ahead of time, like, this is going to affect you, I think it'll help you make a better decision. I'm reminded of a story I heard. It was about a builder, and the builder was one of the best builders in his state. He built homes for people, and they would come to him and they would say, "Hey, we want you to build us a house." They'd give him the specs, they'd tell him what they wanted, and he'd build these beautiful homes. And he had such a great reputation. Well, he had amassed a good little amount of money, and he was ready to retire. So he goes to his boss, the contractor. He says, "Listen, man, I'm going to retire. I'm going to stop building homes." And the contractor says, "Hey, I respect you. You've done great work for me. Can you do one more home?" And the guy's, "Okay, I'll do one last home before I leave." And so, this being the builder's last home, he really didn't focus on it like he did all the others. He was so excited for his retirement that he kind of cut corners where he could, and he didn't use the best of materials, and he got done with the home, and it wasn't the highest quality that he had given every other person that he's ever worked for. And at the end, he goes to the contractor. He says, "Hey, man, I'm done with the house, and everything." And the contractor hands him the keys, and was like, "Here, you have the house. You've done such an immaculate job. You've done so wonderful for me all these years. I just want to repay you. This house that you built is yours." And the man felt so bad, and he was like, if I would have known that this was for me, I would have taken the time. I would have, put in more effort. I would have used the best materials. If I would have known that this was for me, I would have done better. And so that's something that I'm working on now, guys. Like, I gotta realize that everything I'm doing is for me, is for my goals, is for the body that I'm trying to achieve. And eating, like I said, that plate of dessert, or that donut, or those sweets, or whatever I do is negatively affecting me. And so I'm starting to realize that, guys, and I'm making some changes to my nutrition and stuff like that. But I want to encourage you guys to pay attention to the same thing, guys. Even the smallest detail, guys, it's you. It's affecting you, okay? But you have the ability to change that, okay? Guys, you have greatness within you, and you got this. Woo woo shakallah.